Welcome to Dallas!
Well, after a 4.5-hour drive, we've made it to Dallas!
So the first stop that we wanted to do in this Dallas trip was to go to the top of this parking garage. It's $6 to enter, and you can get a really cool skyline view of Dallas to take pictures. However, there's so much construction going on all around it that we are not able to get in. We're on a parking lot under it with not as good of a view.
Still cool, still the skyline. So we're gonna take some pics and see what we can get.
Okay, so we're in Dallas for a few different reasons.
One, I gotta check on my old storage unit. And two, I just wanna see some of my friends.
Three, my coworkers are here and I've never met them in person, so we're gonna meet them. And four, we're gonna explore and do some really cool things in Dallas.
Let's go!
Let's go!
To thy storage unit!
Mattress that we're sleeping on this week, and Andrew just did inventory of his storage unit, so time to go.
Good morning, everyone. We are currently recording this at our good friends Jake and Elizabeth's apartment here in Dallas, Texas.
Even though they are really busy people, they were kind enough to let us crash on an air mattress in their living room. So we've actually been in Dallas 3 days now. So let's quickly recap it for you.
So on Wednesday, after checking out my storage unit, we decided to head over to where I used to go to school at the University of Texas at Dallas to kind of see what's changed. We will say a lot has changed. UT Dallas has surprisingly expanded a lot in the past few years. It's crazy looking at it now when you haven't even been gone very long.
And so on Thursday, we went to Shields Sporting Good, which is a huge store, and we're gonna make an entirely individual video for that. So stay tuned for that one. And then we went to the Bishop Arts District for dinner and ate at Taco y Vino and had amazing tacos and wine. Shortly after that, we headed over to Deep Ellum where we did a wine walk. So the Deep Ellum Wine Walk is a really cool opportunity. I would definitely recommend it if you're in the area or if you're coming to Dallas at all. You pay $15 online or $20 in person and you receive a glass designed by a local artist. It's a new glass every single time. So from there you'll get a map of different local shops. And when you go into the shops, they'll see your wristband, they'll see that you have a glass, and they'll give you a sample of wine so you can sip the wine and look at whatever's in the shop. It's a really awesome way to promote local artists as well as the local businesses, and overall it was really fun. The only thing I will say is that because it's the first one in over a year since COVID, there wasn't that many shops on the map. It was a little crowded. And hot. It's hot in Dallas.
It was 100 degrees. Few of the places were spread out, so we had to walk a little bit, and it was scorching outside. But
I have done this 2 years ago, and it was a lot of fun when there's more places open. So I highly recommend. Maybe wait, maybe go when it's cooler, but add it to your list.
And today we're going to be going to Dealy Plaza, which has a lot of historical significance because this is where the assassination of JFK took place.
Let's go.
Hey guys, so we're actually here now at the 6th floor museum at the Dealy Plaza.
So make sure you buy your tickets in advance because they sell out daily, and there is parking available for the museum. We went and found street parking, but it was unnecessary. There's a whole parking lot here.
So we're gonna go ahead and take a tour through here and kind of get some information about the assassination and everything that happened and who was involved. Maybe show you around the museum, and then once we're done with that, we'll do a little recap of that.
Andrew's really excited to be here. We had to study this whole case in forensics senior year, and
it's super interesting. There's a lot of different conspiracies surrounding it, whether you believe it or not. So I'll go through and explain some of the ones that are the most interesting to me. All right, guys, so we're on the way up to the 6th floor. They told us no video. We're gonna try to get a little bit of video in, squeeze a little bit in there, and okay, we're here. So see you on the other side. John F. Kennedy was the 35th President of the United States and was assassinated by Lee Harvey Oswald on November 22, 1963. Oswald delivered the shots in the Texas School Book Depository, which is now the 6th floor museum.
As President Kennedy was rounding Houston Street onto Elm Street, he was shot 3 times and was rushed off to Parkland Hospital, where he later died. Even today, there is still speculation surrounding his death due to where he was shot and how quickly the shots were fired.
This museum goes over Kennedy's life, presidency, his assassination case, and the conspiracies surrounding it.
We highly recommend you check out this historically significant area the next time you find yourself in Dallas.
All right, so we are back on the road now, headed home to Houston from Dallas after 4 days in the city. It was really fun. It was wonderful. It's going to be good to go back home for a little bit before we hit the road to go to Mississippi. So stay tuned for our upcoming videos, and thanks so much for watching.
We'll see you in the next one.